Okay, this is the 27 SQA National 5 paper, Mathematics, and we're doing paper 2 and we're on question 6. A spherical sweet is made by coating a caramel sphere evenly with chocolate. The cross section of the sweet is shown below, and you have the diameter of the whole sweet being 24 and you have the thickness of the chocolate being 3 mils. Okay. Calculate the volume of chocolate coating and give your answer to 3 significant figures. We'll think about that later. Okay, now this one here we have 2 spheres. Well, the volume of chocolate is the volume of the large sphere of radius 12. Take away the volume of a small sphere of radius, well, there to there's 12. Take away the 3, 9. So the volume of the chocolate is, and there's your formula for the volume of a sphere. I'll just get it out there. There it is there. Volume of a sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. Just remember that you cube it. Some people make a mistake by squaring it. So it's 4/3 pi times 12 cubed. Take away 4/3 pi times 9 cubed. Just put that into your calculator. And obviously learn how to put 4/3 in as a fraction. And that's the number you should get. And just be aware they want it to 3 significant figures. So that's your first, that's your second, that's your third. That 4 can't make that a 9, it's too small, it's got to be 5 or bigger. So the answer is 4180 cubic millimeters. Let's go on to question 7, where we're presented with 2 triangles A and B that they put together. And they ask you, is it a right angled triangle? Well, this is a converse of Pythagoras' sum. If it is right angled, then the big side squared, which we assume is a hypotenuse, will equal the 2 smaller sides squared and added together. So if it is right angled, then 22 squared will equal 19 squared, add 8 squared. So this is our conjecture. Now when you actually put it through the calculator, you find they're not equal. 22 squared is 484, 19 squared add 8 squared is 425, so they are not equal to. So, because 22 squared is not equal to 19 squared add 8 squared, so by the converse of Pythagoras, that's the other way of looking at Pythagoras, then the larger triangle is not right angled. Let's move on to question 8. Here we go. We have a triangle, diagram really, P to Q to R. To get to P to Q, that's called vector D, and to get from R to Q, that's vector C. Okay. Express how you'd get from P to R using the vectors C and D. Okay, how would you get from P to R? Well, you would go from P to Q, and then you go from Q to R. Okay, that would ultimately take you from P to R. P to Q is the vector D. Now Q to R is the negative of vector C. Vector C takes you that way. The negative C takes you from Q to R. So it's D add negative C, which is D take C. The diagram has changed slightly. They see the line Q to P is extended to T, and they tell you that they are both the same. Okay, that's as good as saying that that's vector D. That's vector D, and so is that, because they're both the same, and V is the midpoint from PR. So, part B says, express how you'd get from T to V in terms of C and D. Well, to get from T to V, you go from T to P, and then you go from P to V. So, you would go vector D to get you there, and because this is half of PR that you got earlier on, that's going to be half of D take C. So it's D plus a half of D take C. Multiply both of these by a half, so plus a half D, take away a half C, D add a half D, 1.5 D, or 3/2D if you want, take away a half C, and that's question 8. Question 9 is testing your factorizing. Okay, 4x squared take 25, part A, that's a difference of squares. 4x squared is 2x times 2x, 2x squared, 25 is 5 squared. So it's 2x take 5 times 2x plus 5. Any doubt, multiply it out and make sure you get that. The 2x's will cancel. Okay, let's go to part B. Hence, simplify. So you have what you factorise in part A set over what we will have to factorise in a wee second. Now these sums only really make any sense if something cancels. So there's the 2x take 5, 2x plus 5 there. Now 2x squared take x take 10 is 2x take 5 times x plus 2. Multiply it out to check, you will get 2x squared take x take 10. We can divide top and bottom by 2x take 5. The other phrase for that is just cancelling out. And you're left with 2x plus 5 over x plus 2. There we have it.